Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. A run for the first time to Bijan Robinson. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Bears defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
From the 33, here's a second down and 6.
Here we go, set. Blue 30, ready.
Operating from the gun, Castro. That's blown downfield by London. Nice throw from the third-round pick. It gets him a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Ready, ready.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And that's the type of play that will fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on the first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
Let's go. 10 black. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Castro. He's got it at the 15. And he's put down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Here we go. Put.
Robinson up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
Here we go.
And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. And I put that over. She said, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
43 right down. 6
Operating from the gun. Castro. Flushed out right. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Raise it up!
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they work this well left field across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pressure ball. The Falcons get there for the sack. James Pierce just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7
at the 40-yard.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Not liking the look. That changed the play.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Bears are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by London. Only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Williams going to look to throw again. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, man. One part of his talent is for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Here's Isaiah Pacheco to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Yellow,
This
43.
drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, just a battle of words in a lot of ways, because you know the play motivated. They had both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Set. 45. White. Cut.
Operating from the gun. Castro. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You look at this Bears defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power, to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that comes out of the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to run a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got that complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
10 cycles. Ready, set.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 40 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And as he releases it, and that'll throw it incomplete.
I think they're going to come off with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Black shot. Ready.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Ready.
On 4th down, Castro. It's intercepted. The drive killer there. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Punch forward! Punch forward! Punch forward! Punch forward! Whiskey! 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 Yes! Punch forward! Vegas! Yes!
To throw, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a yard.
Ready to run!
Has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that one.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
15 yards, 1st down Atlanta. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run up a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football up and catching on balance.
Montez Sweat with the tackle.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and how it plays out in the job and the treating thing.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
52 Blues. Set.
And he's getting his man in stride, complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Double 38. Let's go. Ready.
Robinson. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
50 green. White. Set. Go. Ready.
Robinson. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Falcons 15.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here in this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there, trying to put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Williams. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Second and 15. There's a short one caught by Logan. It's a pickup of 12 also third down. Third and 3.
On the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Williams. Flush to his right. Throw. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Complete. It's Henry. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. And now the throw is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
15. Bears 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Dangerous return man showing it here.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 40, ready.
Back to throw. Castro. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Field flat.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Good job of coverage there. They took away his top lead on the play, so went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back. He scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Yellow. Ready?
On 4th down, Castro. He gets this complete to Mitchell. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Off play action, Castro. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Black 40. Green gap. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Back to throw again. They're rolling out right. Pass complete to Rose. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Here's Koo to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. There's a short one caught by London. He'll give him 4 yards there, and it's the 2nd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
is going to be incomplete.
That's two of three up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bears.
Williams will get this on right to Gunzo. And he is tackled inside the 40 to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A quick throw to Gunzo on the RPO. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Man, he hits it in stride. Touchdown Bears. His first touchdown here of their campaign. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on an opening drive of the second half. Santos running an extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like they're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth. It's a little bit like a tennis match, right? And they're just letting their heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Throws to his man. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take up and run.
Here we go. Black 40. Chop, 17. Hunt.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down the that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
On the set. Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to trim a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Steal. Black. Ready.
2nd and 5. Pass incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will make this a 4-point game. The touchdown here is Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth.
He's got it in. Complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before running out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! What? Yes.
To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Logan. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons' 43-yard line.
Vegas! Touchdown!
To the air, Williams. They'll buy some time right. All that gets him is just a yard, and that is a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yes! Vegas! Touchdown! Yes!
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Logan. And he will have the Bears first down. I do believe, yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's good for us.
So both teams trading touchdowns, and the third is worth through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
He's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here on the play.
A gain of 5.
And 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, go!
Nowhere to tell here, he's going to go down. Back about the 37-yard line.
A 5-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Williams. Pressure coming, and they Mason Graham providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's taken in by his big tight end. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Looking to throw is Williams. Nice work to get separated on 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Hibbert. So we start for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Santos to kick this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready?
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. 7 yards on the pickup there. They'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Ready? Ready. Yes.
Again, it's Robinson. Fights out the defender. They'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there at a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On the ready. Set. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure running. Checks this one down to Robinson. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles. That's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts in the beginning. They play a one-on-one matchup and someone trying to cover them. But they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Down. Cut.
They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And wisely to throw that one away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get
situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Looking over the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. But now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Right back to Pitts again.
Gosh, given the time, the short game, a little bit better than just dropping that.
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
45. What? Ready.
Back to throw. It's caught on the 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. Here's first and goal. They're running Robinson. He takes it across for the touchdown. And taking the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Point after right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
32. Bears 28.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is first and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
And this is where they've got to have the drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Back to throw. Extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to third down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
He's back to throw. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught. He hits more. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because
down. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 reps.
Throwing to start the drive. Castro. Yes, he throws there incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield themselves so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on second down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Yellow, blue, red, yellow. Smack, red. Cut, cut.
Looking to throw. Castro. Pass complete to Wills. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a look.
Here we go. Black. Black 40. Set, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is someone on the field get confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. Well, we were prepping for overtime up here in the booth, partner. Thought for sure we were destined for OT. And then the chip shot field goal.